If your vinyl siding is damaged, don't worry, you can repair it yourself. Hi, I'm Matt, and I'm a general contractor. I'm going to show you how to repair your siding to help improve the look of your home and prevent additional damage. I'll show you 3 siding repairs: filling small holes, replacing damaged panels, and fixing corner trim pieces. Before buying repair panels, measure your existing siding dimensions to find a matching product. Lowe's offers a variety of vinyl siding tools, and supplies, including single panels and bulk panels to help with the repairs. Vinyl is available in a variety of colors, but if you can't find your exact color, the Lowe's Paint Desk can help by color matching paint specified for vinyl. Here's a tip: light color vinyl siding cannot be painted with a dark color. Dark siding is specially formulated to prevent warping in direct sunlight. Also, it helps to paint the panels before installation. To paint, be sure the siding is clean and dry. Apply paint with a roller or brush. You'll need a brush for cutting in tight areas. Our first repair is for small holes about 1 inch or smaller, possibly from a screw or rock thrown from a mower. Use an exterior filler for vinyl following the directions. For this filler, remove the burrs. Lightly degloss a small area around the hole with 220 grit sandpaper. Then wipe the surface clean of dust. Next, apply the patching material. Deep holes might require 2 applications. Smooth the filler level with the siding using a wet putty knife. Allow the filler to cure. Smooth the repair with a damp sponge or sand with 220 grit sandpaper. You can use a putty knife to texture the filler as needed. Clean the surface, then apply primer and paint. So we're going to be looking at a medium to large size hole repair. And these could be caused by a lot of things. Maybe a projectile that could be shot from a mower, could be a tool that you were using out in the yard, or also heat causing warping to the siding itself from a barbecue grill or another obstruction that could be out here pushing ultraviolet rays off. The repair might be easier to follow if you know how basic vinyl siding systems are installed. Typically behind the vinyl siding, sheathing is attached to the studs and covered with a weather-resistant barrier. Vinyl siding components are installed over the weather barrier, which consists of a starter strip, J-channels and sill channels along windows and doors, and special corner pieces at the corners. The siding panels fit within the channels of the trim. They lock onto each previous row and are secured to the house with nails. The first thing I'm going to want to do is expose the nailing fin that's at the top of the panel. The easiest way to do that is to find a seam on the upper panel. I'll come back here and place some pressure, exposing the bottom of the channel that locks together. I'll swipe my hand across the bottom gently and remove one panel from the other. As an alternative, if you need to, you can use this vinyl removal tool. To use the unlocking tool, insert it behind the panels, slightly twist and pull down. That should help pop the panels apart. Now that I can pull this piece up, I've exposed the nailing fin and I can remove these nails. Use a hammer or pry bar to pull out the nails. Next, unlock the damaged panel from the course below and remove it. It's a good idea to cover the holes with house wrap tape and repair damaged weather barrier. Next, we'll prep the new panel. So now I've removed my damaged panel, be able to take it over here to my assembly station to be able to use it as a scribe and measure it off of my old piece and onto the new. I'll make a couple marks and then use my speed square to confirm that my new lines are square with the vinyl. Cut the end that will be hidden in the channel or behind the seam. Use vinyl or tin snips to make the cut. You can also use an oscillating tool or a saw with a fine tooth blade set backwards on the arbor. If needed, cut the tabs at the top and bottom to allow for expansion and contraction, replicating the factory hem and bottom lock. So now that our panel is cut to length and our notches are made, we're ready to reinstall it by pushing it in to the top locking fin. We'll first remove a little bit of slack here in our next panel so that it makes it a little bit easier to push this panel into place. We've got it into position, and I can hear it lock in. I'll reattach the panel to the left, pull up the upper panel, and get ready to install my nails every 16 inches. Panels must overlap at least 1 inch, but still have room to slide side to side for expansion and contraction. Secure the siding with siding nails in the center of the holes. Don't drive them too tight though. Leave the nail heads about a 1/16 inch above or proud of the nail hem. This allows the siding to move and prevents buckling and warping. Then use the removal tool to attach the upper piece to the new panel. You just need to pull down a little with the tool to help lock the pieces together. And that's all there is to replacing a vinyl panel. So we're going to take a look at how to repair an outside corner. If your outside corner is extensively damaged beyond the point of repair with caulk or any other simple means, we're going to show you how to break this down and replace it easily. The outside corner is made up of essentially 3 pieces. We have our face, the visible part, the nailing fin, and then the inside J-channel. We're going to separate this existing corner into 3 pieces. The face will remove on the existing piece, and then we'll cut a new one to be able to marry up to the J-channel piece. We're going to cut away one section on the old piece at this outside hem. Then on the new section, I'm going to cut away at the inside of the J-channel so that I have a space to marry them together. Basically a tongue and groove type of system. We've already removed the gutter here, and now I'm going to have to cut this corner away to expose the inside joint. Let me show you how. Start by removing the damaged corner piece face with a snap-off knife. Slowly cut along the front to leave the nailing strip and channel in place on the house. On the new corner piece, mark and cut to length with snips or an oscillating saw. Then carefully remove the nailing strip with a knife. Add a few dabs of caulk to the old nailing hem. Now snap on a new corner, squeeze a little bit, and lock it into place. There we go. Looks pretty good. Regular maintenance will help your vinyl siding last longer and keep its appearance. It's best to trim nearby tree limbs to help prevent damage. As for cleaning, check the siding manufacturer's directions. The typical recommendation is to use a soft bristle brush with a garden hose to prevent damage. If you do decide to use a pressure washer, do a soft wash with a low pressure tip. Do not force water under panels or into joints. An extension wand is helpful to reach high areas. Keep in mind, your siding repair might require the use of a ladder. You can also rent or buy scaffolding from Lowe's at select stores. If you're not comfortable doing this project, Lowe's has independent installers ready to help you get the job done. Lowe's can also reside your entire house with new vinyl or other types of siding. Repairing your vinyl siding can help improve the look of your home and help protect it. Thank you for watching. Comment below with any questions or thoughts on this DIY project. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and let us know what project you'd like to see next.